Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. I'm continuing here the roster and team breakdown. I'm doing on Madden NFL 2003, the Madden that I believe is the best in this era. And today we got the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'll run through the teams and their ratings. Take a look at each player where we can make some changes to the depth chart. Then I'll play a game. You guys choose the teams or the team that I play. I'm going to use Kansas City today, play on All Pro. And then I'll give an analysis of the playbook, and I'll try to win on All Pro. How about them Chiefs? That's right, Deontay. All right, let's look at this Chiefs roster here. We got Trent Green, quarterback, 78 overall. And then you got two pretty bummish guys. Jonathan Quinn, who played on the Bears. Todd Collins. All the quarterbacks are slow. Pocket passers. What's up, Adam, in the chat? Strength, not a big concern for quarterbacks. Good awareness for Green at 79. Other quarterbacks are no good. Stamina solid for these guys at 83, 82. Agility doesn't matter too much unless you're going to be running. Acceleration's bad. Jumping doesn't matter as a quarterback. So Trent Green, throw power, throw accuracy, that's actually really good. I mean, that's above average for both throw power and throw accuracy. Deontay already calling the matchups. He wants to see Chiefs Patriots in the snow. That's what I thought. I thought Collins played for the Bears too. I don't know why they wanted these guys from the Chiefs, but they got them. And it looks like the other two guys are not too good, specifically their throw accuracy. I mean, 74 is okay to get the job done, but you're going to miss a lot of throws with that. So Trent Green's going to definitely be your starter no matter what we see here with the rest of the ratings. And Green gets injured more, so you got Trent Green. So again, you got a quarterback who can get the job done on the Chiefs. Looking at the running backs, so you got Priest Holmes is the starter here. And two guys, it doesn't look like you'll put in the game with 55, 54 overall. So let's look at Holmes. He's a 92 speed, 67 strength. That speed's really good. If he breaks tackles, he's going to be running away from safeties and defensive backs with that speed. Pretty much a lot of players on the defense. 91 agility, 93 stamina. Good jukes. He doesn't get tired as much. Great acceleration at 89. Really good hands on the backfield for a running back at 78 catch. So you could go deep to him. You need to get a better job. Yeah, well, we all kind of do, you know. That's the name of the game. That's where they want you to be. Jumping, he's not going to be jumping over the line too much to dive in there. Break tackle's good at 80. It's not anything crazy where he's going to be busting a ton of tackles, but it's good enough to break a tackle or two for a big run. And let's see, yeah, they're not quarterbacks, so we don't care about that. And he won't, injury ratings, okay. At 78. So let's look at the fullback. You got a good one in Tony Richardson. 90 overall, 72 speed, pretty solid for a fullback. 75 strength, 70 awareness, 68 agility. I should look real quick. I kind of glance over it in some of the videos. The run block and pass block for the running backs, which isn't really good with Holmes. This you look more at with the running backs. I mean the fullbacks. 69 catch for Richardson's all right. He's not jumping over the line. Good break tackles, so if you need a bust one in the middle, he's a good fullback to do it with. And his run block and pass block, 53 pass block, 58 run block. So that's kind of what you would expect to see. So I think his value really is with that break tackle and better speed for a fullback. Let's look at the receiving core for the Chiefs. For a while, the Chiefs were just had subpar receivers, and I'm seeing that pretty much here so far. Johnny Morton's their best receiver, coming over from the Lions at 84 overall. Then you got Sylvester Morris at 71, Snoop Minnis at 70, Eddie Kennison, who also played on the Bears, Rams. He's wearing the Rams jersey there in the picture. So yeah, they got Dante Hall, which 1 year pro. He obviously didn't break out yet. He's only a 75 speed, 54 overall. This might have been the year that he did break out in 2003 with his big punt returns and kick returns, but he's terrible in this game, so you wouldn't put him in. So let's look at the receivers. The rest of them, they're all pretty slow except Eddie Kennison. So we're going to have to see what Kennison's catch rating is at, because you're probably not going to want to leave him at 4 wide, because the other receivers are pretty slow. Good awareness for Morton and agility. Same for Minnis. Stamina's pretty good. What's up, Sean? How's it going? Good to see you in here. Stamina's good for the top 3 receivers. Acceleration, Kennison, again, he's much faster there. So really good hands for Johnny Morton. I wasn't expecting that 90 catch rating. And Morris and Minnis aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. So they can catch the ball. Kennison, yeah, that 68 is pretty rough. I think maybe you will leave him in at 4 wide receiver just because, yeah, you'll have that formation, and you know if you need a speed guy, you'll just play 4 wide, leave him in there, but that's not really good. He'll make some drops. What's up, alcoholic? Carrying, so the fumble less here. I kind of glanced over this too with the fullback and halfback. So Combs is not going to fumble much here. And then Richardson's a little lower, but still good. So Morton's the only sure-handed one not to fumble. The rest of them, they might do it more. Break tackles in the 60s for receivers is good. So 61, 60, they might be able to break a tackle. And run block, pass block. Run block's good for Morton, 39. I mean, 39 rating's terrible, but for a receiver, it's not that bad. And there you go. You want some Snoop and Hall? I mean, Snoop's staying in the game, but Hall, he needs a rating boost. And so you have bad receivers, but it's made up for with the best tight end in the game. 97 overall, 77 speed. It's Tony Gonzalez. He's 6'4". Looking at the heights here, Sylvester Morris is your only receiver, really, that has some height. So you will look to throw to the tight end here often. 90 awareness, 73 strength, good agility, good stamina. Really good acceleration for a tight end at 90. Good hands, 88. Surprised he's not at least 90, but he's still not going to be dropping much. 86 carry, not going to fumble too much. Really good jump, 90 plus a 6'4". He can jump over a lot of people. He's going to be your number 1 jump ball guy. His break tackle's good at 75. So Tony Gonzalez, just the total package. His run block and pass block is good. 59, 61. That's good for a tight end. Or at least solid. He's not going to get injured much. And Jason Dunn, you know, he's just in there for the second tight end. What can I say? Let's look at the offensive line so far. Looking really good with Willie Rofe at the 90 overall, 44 speed, 94 strength. He's an Ox, 93 awareness. Agility's not going to matter too much. Stamina's good enough. Really good acceleration for a lineman at 79. As you can see, the guy below him, a 45. That's going to make a big difference. Let's see, pass block at 90, run block 91, excellent. Guy below him's not good, so hopefully he doesn't get injured. Because Willie Rofe is a stud left tackle. What's up, Alex? Johnny Morton was the best tight end, at least that's what Matt Millen said or implied. He's a small guy, so I don't know how he was considered a tight end ever. So you got two guys that are formidable here. A left guard, Brian Waters, Donald Willis, 77 and 75 overall. They're both pretty slow, but not bad for a guard. Good strength. Awareness is better on Waters. So we'll have to look to see what Willis is better at. Willis has better stamina. Acceleration, pretty much the same. When you get over to their run block and pass block, Willis is better at both. So it's really that awareness that gives Brian Waters. So the computer is going to be controlling them. So that awareness is going to mean something there. So probably just leave Waters in here. But if another position's weak on the right guard, then we could put in Willis. We'll see what it looks like. All right, center. We got Casey Wigman. Another solid lineman. Jason Anderson, not very good here at all. Yeah, Willie Roaf. I would draft him, despite what his name sounds like. Wigman, 39 speed, 92 strength. It was really good. Good awareness at 83. Acceleration solid for a lineman at 61. His pass blocks at 80, 83 run block, so not outstanding, but good enough to get the job done. And then his toughness ratings, just how quick he would recover from an injury. It looks like he might be injury prone at only a 55 rating. Right guard, yeah, you don't need to fill in right guard on the Chiefs. 97 overall, Will Shields. So Alfred's not coming in the game. So some depth here at offensive line. 48 speed, 93 strength, 92 awareness, 69 stamina here, acceleration 86. That's excellent for a guard. Wow. And let's see what gets to what matters here. Pass block, run block, both in the 90s, 92 and 95. The run block, that's just outstanding. And then his injury, he's not going to get injured too much, and he recovers quick. Dickie V's doing what he loves to do. What can you say? Hopefully he stays healthy. So yes, the offensive line for the Chiefs is really good. Now that you see the right tackle, 86 with John Tate. 44 speed. He's really strong here at 95. And even the backup's not bad. Marcus Spears at 72. He's someone you could rely on as a backup at the tackle position. Yeah, the Chiefs were known for their offensive line. And they got a good running back to go along with it. In a lot of these games I've been playing, I haven't really had any breakout games with the running back, but maybe this is the game to really focus in on it and throw into Tony Gonzalez. We'll see how the game goes. But 83, excellent acceleration again at 70. Stamina's just all right. And then his pass block is 93. Not as good as run block, but wow, what a good pass block at 93. And 92 toughness, 90 injuries, so he's not getting injured. Tate, that's what I thought. Tate is a former Chicago Bear. And we're going to take a look at the defense here in a second. It's real quick. Overall analysis of the Chiefs' offense is very usable. You got one sure-handed receiver, another stud tight end, and a really good running back with high speed and an awesome offensive line. Their quarterback is solid at Trent Green. Their only weakness is really just depth at receiver. and speed at receiver, but overall, it's a good offense. So let's look at their defense here. Starting off pretty good with Eric Hicks, 84 overall, 67 speed, which is a little above average for the ends. Chase down some quarterbacks. I'm just drinking a coffee from Starbucks. Why am I streaming with the sun still up? I got the energy to do it now. I got to drive the MXG Mobile Extreme Gaming Bus in a parade later at 7 p.m. So got to get the stream in now. 96 awareness, 82 strength, stamina at 80, 78 acceleration. That's good. You can get around quicker. Tackling is good at 82. And not too injury prone here. So good left end for the Chiefs. Right end, not as good. Got Rich Owens here, not much to look at. But 65 speed is very middle of the road. 76 strength, 69 awareness. Just looking at the key attributes for each individual. 67 acceleration. So he's very middle of the road on his speed there. Tackling's not that good for an end at 72. And there you go. That's Clemens. So let's look at the defensive tackles. 2 rookies as your top guys, which could mean that they have good ratings overall, just lower awareness. So that's almost a good thing to see. Yeah, the parade already sent out an email that they've taken extra safety precautions, so they'll be blocking off all the streets. So well, I think we should be good, Alex. But yeah, you know, the tragedies in this world are always highlighted more than the good things. So we got to try to focus on the positives, you know. So let's look at these teams. Ryan Sims, 64, 62 here. That is good speed for a defensive tackle position. He's got better strength at 88. Freeman's at 83. Their awareness is low as expected for rookies. The acceleration is really good for these 2 middle guys. So that is good to see. 80 and 74. Ransom 64. So tackling the rookies, I mean, defensive tackle, you want them to be in the 80s at least, 90s if you can. So they're not good tacklers. Ransom's the best one. So you have to consider maybe putting him in. But the speed is hard to pass up with the other guys. But it is the defensive tackle position, so speed doesn't matter as much there. Why do they have so many defensive tackles? I mean, I think each team at least has 4. Some have 5. So it's, I don't know, just the position they need more depth at. Look, if they have a lot of left outside linebackers, why? I never looked at Channel 5 YouTube channel. You mean like NBC Chicago 5 or what? All right, so outside linebackers. So this one thing I'm keeping an eye on, the rookie here at 74 speed is much faster than these 2 guys. So that this linebacker speed is a little below average. I like him to be at like, you know, at least low 70s, 68, 67 for Bush and Cadres. And yeah, so let's take a look at their acceleration slow. I mean, this rookie's 78 acceleration. His awareness is low, but so are these 2 guys. Let's look at the tackling. I mean, that's going to be a big thing. Yeah, 68 tackling for a linebacker is not good. So you want to leave in one of these 2 guys. I'm gonna look at the catch rating here, which they're not going to be good at intercepting the ball. Bush is a little higher at 52. And yeah, so injuries not too low, but not good either. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that one, Deontay. Independent guy, okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. Middle linebacker, you got Patton, and the other guys you're not putting in. They're in the 40s. So Patton's got that speed that you at least want to be at, that low 70s, 71 speed, 79 strength, 80 awareness, 72 agility, 82 stamina, which is solid. Acceleration, not too great at 68. Again, low catch rating, 52. Not going to be huge at picking the ball off. Tackling is very good, 89. That's good to see. Not going to be missing too many tackles with that rating. And recovers from injury quick, but could get injured. Don't want to see these middle linebackers in the game, but it could happen. So looking at the right outside linebacker, doesn't look too great, but at least with Atkins here, he has really good speed at 78. So you want to, if you get to the high 70s or 80s, you got a fast linebacker on your hands. And so he is much weaker than Maslowski with that goatee and mean face. That's a linebacker face right there. And so we'll see. I don't think we're going to take Atkins out just because he's so much faster. His stamina's better too, and his acceleration. And he can pick the ball off a little bit better. 56 versus a 47 rating. But he, as I expected, Maslowski's the better tackler. 71's not too good for a linebacker. But with that speed, he's going to get to the ball and at least start slowing down the defender if he misses the tackle. And so overall, the linebacking core is below average. At least the middle linebackers, good. Okay, let's look at the corners. And it's not looking good. Warfield is your best guy at a 72 overall, and then you got some guys in the 60s, and no one's fast. 86 is your fastest. So we're going to get through this quick because it's ugly. Strength, awareness. I mean, they're short too. Stamina's good for Warfield, if you could say anything good. Their catch rating's not even at a 60 for any of them, so they're not going to be picking the ball off too much. And tackling's okay for Warfield. You want to at least be in the 60s. The rest of the guys, it's bad. But your cornerbacks aren't going to be the best tacklers. But yeah, so this is a major weakness for the Chiefs at cornerback. It's very poor, to say the least. Tony Calzone pick players in fantasy draft. I don't know about fantasy draft facial expressions. That would be pretty funny if you did a fantasy draft based off that. You could probably have a weird looking team. But definitely other things, speed, what college they went to, get Deion Cherry out of retirement. All right, let's look at the safeties here. Jerome Woods, 65 overall, not even an 80 speed. This is not looking good for at the safety position. And you don't really have corners you could put back there to mask this. 68 tackling, yeah, I mean, this is horrible. He's going to get toasted. Bad tackling, bad speed, and his catch is not that great. And at the other side, at least you're a little bit better with Greg Wesley. He's at least an 80 speed. Like I said, I like the safeties at least below 80s, but preferably above or at the 85 overall. They're the last line of defense. Acceleration's pretty good. Catch pretty much lower there. A little bit better tackler at 74. But overall, this secondary is bad. Chiefs have a bad secondary. So looking at just a quick flashback of their defense, it is not good at all. Hicks is looking like your best player on defense as a end. And wow, it's not good. This is one of the worst defenses probably the worst defenses I've looked at so far. I'm going to have to score a lot with this KC team. So they got old school Morton Anderson, 20 years pro. So the rating I've been going past every time, kick power right here, 84, and kick accuracy at 88. So he's got the leg to get it done. And let's look at the punter real quick. Not that this is ever that much of an area of importance, but he's in the high 80s. Yes, this KCD is that, Deontay. I don't think I'll be scoring 50 points. So your stud's really Tony Gonzalez. Did we see anything really to change in the depth chart? Not too much. Let's just take a quick look at it. So they have Kennison in at the second wide receiver, which I don't agree with those hands. I'm taking him out. Morris is slow, but he had better hands. Maybe I'll put Kennison in at third wide. I know I said probably leave him at 4 wide, but that speed will be crucial if I break any big TD run. Gonzalez obviously staying in there. Offensive line looking very good. The ends. So the D-Tac, one of the rookies is out, which I'm not doing that. I'm putting the rookie in the game. Bush, Patton. So they don't have Atkins in, so this is a depth chart change. I mean, with that speed, 13 rating higher, put him in the game. Ooh, man, this is bad. So they got the 2 fastest in. See what the tackling is. I guess I'll stick with Warfield and Barley in, or Barty. We got this. Let's go. I hope so. Safeties are bad. Not much you can do to really configure this defense. They knew they were going in with Hall as the kick returner. I don't know how they rated him so bad. Even I don't know. You can't leave him in at a 75 speed to do this. That's terrible. 86 at least is better. Let's see. Kennison's not really meant for kick returner, but I don't know. I guess I'll leave Hall back there just because of his name recognition, but he's too slow in this game for that. Sam Kinison, put me in the game. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. All right. So, what team do you want to see me play against? It's on All Pro. I got a request earlier for the Patriots. We'll see how they match up. Well, not too bad. The Patriots are clearly better. See if there's any Vikings. Let's see the Vikes. That would be a good matchup, probably. It's more even. Chiefs a little bit better. Alex says the Raiders every time. I think he just wants to hear me say it. The Raiders. The Raiders. Okay. Does anyone oppose the Vikings? That clash of colors, red and purple. I will answer the request for the snow, though. Let's get some precipitation going and the temperature down. No fog. I don't want to play with it. You guys don't want to see it. Let's get that snow all the way up. Dick Vermeil playbook. 4-3 defense. Man, the Vikings is probably going to, now that I'm thinking about it with how bad my defensive backs are, it's going to be a rough matchup for the secondary with Randy Moss, but let's do it. People like to see the Vikings. Vikings are always fun to use in these early Madden games on the PS2 or Xbox or GameCube, whatever you played it on. They have a scrambling quarterback that can break tackles and a fast jump ball receiver and Randy Moss. I forget who else they have in this version, if they have Chris Carter or if he was off the team by then.
Plenty of long sleeves and hand warmers in abundance tonight as the Minnesota Vikings come into
He's been saying the Raiders since birth.
Hi everyone, I'm Al Michaels here for more great NFL action.
Yesterday for Thanksgiving, talked to my Uncle Jimmy a little bit. Sometimes we do the Thanksgiving game on the stream. We had Green Magic on doing Detroit Lions Tecmo. But anyways, we talked about, I just told him, like, I don't need to complain about the new Maddens. I just go back to these old ones. They're good enough for me. Another thing to note about this Madden is they did a better job with the faces, finally. Like, that, it does look like Randy Moss. I thought that looked like Culpepper. Whereas, like, in the first two versions of Madden 2001, it's like no one has their face. It's basically just their skin tone and if they wore, like, a mouthpiece or eye black. And then, 2002, I can't really remember. I think it got a little bit better as far as what they put on their face, but I don't think it was as detailed as this one. Fumble already in the snow. Klein Saucer picks it up. Yeah, I agree. Seeing Culpepper in action is always good. Emotional crying is in that Vermeil playbook too. I think it's on page 92. Oh man, I don't like defensively. I'm just gonna do the best I can. I don't know what the best strategy is gonna be. Bennett is back there. He's easy to take down, but he's fast. Ooh. No blocking there for the Vikings.
The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
I mean, if I have any above average players on the defense, it is the two ends.
He's gonna throw. Tosses it right. And he
Randy Moss, get used to that with this Chiefs secondary. They're going I-form big, which means I'm going to match him with the 4-6 and bring the strong safety blitz.
About 2 to go.
Oh, the sneak with Culpepper.
And he's brought down at the 36. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they picked up the first down. But you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 36.
Bennett gets out there quick.
Running to the left side.
Man, he's breaking too many tackles.
And he's brought down at the 47.
I know his break tackle rating's not that high.
Pick up a first down.
A few more runs like that, and this defense is
But as we just seen, the Chiefs defense
So they have first and 10 here.
is no good.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Broken up. Culpepper could have had that one intercepted.
And when you talk about forcing the pass or forcing the ball,
So what did you guys like
that's the kind of play
better? Did you like the Al Michaels commentary or Pat Summerall?
Ball on their own.
Summerall is still in Madden 2001 and 2002. This is the first one with Al Michaels.
Showing good move. And it looks like this one
Summerall was one of those broadcasters
gain of 4.
where when you listen to him, you're like, if he got the job doing this, then anyone could do this job. Like he does. It's almost expressionless broadcasting. Not much emotion in his voice whatsoever.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it.
Big drop.
Was the intended
Maybe the snow had something to do with that one.
Well, the quarterback
So this snow game should favor my offensive line and running game.
doing the huddle.
Alex says Al Michaels.
Richardson lines up in the backfield for the punt.
#1 fan says Michaels too. Hall's going to let that one go. Good coffin corner. Get the I-form big going right away. HB blast.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on
We're
their own
deep.
6.
They're moving over for me.
This time. Holmes gets the call.
There we go.
Bradford records the stop at the 13. Picked up about
6-yard gain. Let me get out of this. The counter plays can work pretty good sometimes.
Coming up here.
Yeah, I get that association for both those guys.
And he
What Michaels,
stopped at 10. Nice
I
pursuit.
feel like, is a really good broadcaster, where Summerall, it's just more of the association. So lost a couple yards there.
And they never let the ball carry
That's
to
not
the
good.
outside.
So I'm going to try to hit Tony Gonzalez on a
Inside their own 20.
quick out. Or Holmes, probably, on this swing pass.
He's looking to pass.
Oh, man.
And
Gonzalez drops it.
brings up 4th down.
The only thing worse than
I don't think I would add the first down.
pass, it brings up a 4th down.
That's the trouble with running the ball.
Field position here.
You know, get a good gain on the first one. Second one's a loss.
For a fair
You
catch.
lose faith in it.
So the offense takes over, still trying to figure out this
You need 6 yards. And passing seems like the better option.
ball on the 45-yard line.
But I went to the best player on the team, so
He's looking to pass. Throwing. Hits his man.
Chamberlain.
Still running. Atkins stops him at the 33.
I think I'm going to try some more zones in this game, just because you seem to get more interceptions sitting in zones. Because the players are looking at the ball already, not chasing around the man.
Looking to pass. Throws over to his
Moss.
right. He hits his receiver. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 6-yard line. That reception moves the
Lashes through that zone.
first down.
Not only does he have a powerful arm,
I really
but he
do
also
believe,
has
yes,
the
it does screw with the
accuracy to
catches.
go along with it.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively.
Everything I remember from it, they will drop the ball more.
Gives the ball over.
Bennett gets nailed down.
For his 3rd tackle so far. And he picks up about 4. So it's 2nd and goal.
Should probably just do goal line at this point.
Lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Oh.
Missed the tackle. He took the hit.
I don't know. Bennett's breaking a tackle. I just contacted him with one of the best tacklers on the team, and he still broke it, so I don't know. Don't feel like he should have broke that tackle.
The kick is up. The point after is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown.
That was too easy for him.
Should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
I'd rather go to Blaylock.
The Chiefs take over on offense at the 24-yard line.
Single back big.
It's 1st and
I
10.
feel like it's a lot of times it's better to run with those 2 tight ends. And if they shift it, you still feel like you might have some good blocking. They're just getting in the backfield.
Makes the stop at the 21. Looks for a seam in the middle.
This running is going terribly so
Defense
far.
had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Now I feel like I have to pass out of it already. Culpepper would be flexing that too.
Second quarter.
So I was looking at the trips to go to the left, but I think I'm just gonna try to hit Gonzalez on this corner.
Dropping back.
He's triple covered.
The pass.
In his hands, he could have caught it.
Find a way to come up with that. Well, the quarterback did his part.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. He's going to throw. Looking for an option.
Was gonna throw to Kennison, but he was covered.
Pass.
Oh, Gonzalez with a huge catch. That's what I needed.
Makes the tackle at the 26-yard line.
Diving. Now let's see if we can get the run game flowing after that catch.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Yeah, this is
Looking for a seam. Fumble. The Chiefs.
unbelievable.
So they get a 2nd chance.
I cannot.
Ball just took a lucky bounce.
I have this good offensive line, but yet they're just getting in the backfield on these runs.
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Rolling right. Gets the pass off.
Bad pass to Holmes. He didn't continue with the route.
Didn't even let it get to the receiver.
Nothing will frustrate a receiver more than knocking away his pass.
Man,
Scoring distance.
I don't know. 7-yard loss on a run with Holmes. I mean, that's not good.
Dropping back. Looking downfield. Green.
Go to the money guy. Touchdown Gonzalez. Bailed me out on that drive. It was
The receiver ran a
not a good drive besides for those 2
see the ball make the catch.
throws to Gonzalez. I have had another game like this with the Cardinals where I was having good success throwing to David Boston, but then it ran out.
The point after.
So, still looking to establish a real offensive game plan
What kind of field position
on my next drive, but
as an offensive player,
good to score that touchdown
guys kept their eye on the end
and
zone.
stay in this game.
That's exactly the kind of drive
What's up, James Bond? Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Number 28 will bring this one upfield.
Uh-oh.
The 40, the 50,
Well, that was quick.
40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
Now this thing could still be the
Run back for a touchdown. So what have you been up to lately, James Bond?
And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And so before their offense can even take the field, they return the kickoff. Boy, the touchdown.
I think the defense may be more upset than the special teams.
Yeah, with as bad as the defense is, I definitely don't want to be giving up those
So when they see a touchdown given up while they're on the sideline,
special teams touchdowns.
them knowing that they couldn't do anything about it.
Looking for a good return. A battle of high-scoring offenses today.
These coaches are drawing plans and counter plans, and they're both getting it done today.
I form. Let's go regular I form.
So they have first and 10 here.
Yeah, I'll be streaming more, specifically next month. I'm gonna showcase a different game. There we go, Priest Holmes, and beer every day. Like I got a craft beer advent calendar, so it's gonna be unwrapped. I don't know what beer it is, and I'm gonna play a different game. I know I've been playing Madden 2003 a lot in the Griffey game, but this will be a different game every time.
About 4 to go. Ball on their own 30.
Yeah, that's right. 5 bad things happen. Oh, come on. This guy gets off, sheds the line. Clawing your way out of poverty so you don't have to work a slave job anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, too many people find themselves in that position. Just doing the job to get by.
About 2 to go. Ball on their own 33. 4-man front this time.
Why can these guys not block?
Holmes was dropped before he could get back to the line.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm tempted to go for it here with how bad this defense is. I mean, Gonzalez has got to come through on an out, right?
4th and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 31. Green sets up. Drops back.
Oh man, he's covered.
Looking down. Knocked away. And the defense stops.
Oh man, see, I just cannot get the running game going. Run 3 times with a great offensive line and Priest Holmes, you figure you could get a first down, but it's too much to ask. And I'm really trying to stay committed to the running game in this because I know that's the strength of the team, but so far it is not working out at all. I don't know. I'm going to have to like just double cover Moss.
They're inside the 15. Back. Looking for a receiver. He goes
Man,
to the
he
left
just
side.
looks right to Moss.
And it's caught. A leaping catch. And he picks up about 4.
Maybe a little dime just so there's a
Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the coverage.
few more linemen going in there.
Making a mistake and keep him from getting any points before the half.
Drops back. Looking downfield. Tosses it right. Warfield makes the
All right, hopefully they don't try to drain clock.
tackle was his third. Third down coming up.
I'm looking for him back to sneak out into the flat. It's been there a few times before.
Everyone's covered except Morrow, so I'll keep my eye on him.
Looking for room.
All right, now I'm going to call the timeout.
The tackle at the 7. And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half.
See Dean, the linebackers shift where I want to run, audible, a receiver to get the defense to shift the opposite way. Oh, that's a smart move. I'm going to keep that in mind and do some of that. Good tip there.
He sends it off.
Short kick.
Number 23 fields it cleanly.
Pretty good return.
The Chiefs will start the drive from the 39-yard line. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is.
I don't want to. Oh man, taking too long. It always messes me up when the play clock's shorter after the kickoff.
The opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. It's first down and 15 to go.
Culpepper can bake a cake back there.
Nickelback in this time. With the carry. Number 28 brings him down at the 38-yard line.
I know Holmes has the breakaway speed, so if he could just get the blocking, break one tackle.
With the carry, and it looks like this one will be spotted at the 40-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defense.
You don't want to be down in the snow game, though.
The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
So then you're forced to throw.
They'll go with a pass. He's looking, tosses it right. And it's complete. Picked up 10 yards.
I still got one timeout left. The shotgun formations on this team are not the ones you want to be using because Gonzalez is not on the field in either of their shotgun formations.
Ball on the 49-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Gonzalez is wide open. Oh my goodness, come on. How did he recover? What's up, Brennan? How's it going? Good to see you in here. Trying to get a Madden win, breaking down the Chiefs. I mean, that was just a flat-out drop. And now I'm pretty much forced to go deep. Gonzalez is the best one to do it with, but Morton's got good hands, can't make the one-hander. And I think here I could just go Hail Mary. See if you could throw it. 50-yard line. You might be able to throw 60 yards down there. Gonzalez could break a tackle.
Looking downfield, gets rid of it.
And he drops it. So they got 6 seconds, so they'll pretty much have to throw one up. And we know Culpepper has the arm strength to do it.
Culpepper sends a man in motion. They'll go with a pass. Passing to his right. He hits his receiver.
And the clock runs out. Thank goodness. I thought they were going to have a second left. And really that first half, that huge special teams touchdown was something I didn't need, and I just can't get Priest Holmes going.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Minnesota 17. Kansas City 7.
And what I'm finding by doing this series of Madden 2003 games is, one, it's difficult to play with other playbooks that you're not used to, and two,
And we go back to the game. As they line up,
if you're not used to using these teams and their strengths,
looks like he's just about
it's going to be a tough go. But like I said, it's been rough to get any team's running game going in any of these Madden videos. And if Hall had his real speed that he probably has in Madden 2004, that would have been a touchdown. He's only a 75 speed, and I was able to get that out of him. What's up, Stanton? Oh, good to have you on the channel, man. Yeah, it's retro sports games all the time. Sometimes we mix in a modern sports game, or you know, just some retro games, but mostly just all retro sports games. The whole state of, they're not proud of me yet, Eli the Wolf. Try to pitch, can't get it going. No gain.
They kept this one on the ground.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
So it's 2nd and 10.
They catch theirs, and yeah, they make me drop.
Four-man front this
I know, that was pitiful by,
He's looking to pass.
he's in the flat.
Surveying the field. Green rolls out to his right.
Man.
Movan just recorded his first sack.
I'll tell you, you talk about a guy with a motor
This
that
one's
doesn't
not
quit. He was
going
making
good
sacks the whole
here,
way.
to say the least.
3rd and long.
Cheerleaders are cold out there.
Throws over to his right.
Yeah, pass interference.
Intended target.
I mean, Gonzalez one-on-one with the safety is a good bet.
Not only is that pass off target,
The
there's
success
also a
rate
good
after that
receiver
one
down.
drive has not been good.
This will be his second
So
play of
now-
the game. Number 28 won't try to return this one.
It would be great to have something random on defense happen.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
1st and 10.
Just gonna run the 4-3 safe.
Culpepper gets set. He's looking to pass. Gets
There we
rid of
go.
it. Gets his hand on it. The defense was coming after it.
Batted down, gave him a different look.
Decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
It's 2nd
Maybe
down
I'll
and
catch
10.
him by surprise here with an outside look. No one on Moss, though. That's scary to think about.
Using motion.
See how it plays out.
With a pass.
Ooh,
Alexander.
might have been.
Come up with it on
I
that
thought that might have been backwards.
a little uncomfortable.
He got rid of it right away.
Easy pass. How in the heck did he miss it?
And I didn't get to select my defensive play. Let's see what they gave me. So they're giving me a man. Oh, I need to double the other side there.
Looking downfield. Gets the pass off.
Oh, huge stop, 3 and out. Really needed that.
He just stayed with the coverage, and he got his hand right in there.
I'm going to commit to the run once again on this drive.
Will be looking to give his team good field.
All 3 plays. And if it doesn't work out for at least a first down, then I'm abandoning it because it has not been working out.
Their last drive ended with a 3 and out as the offense comes out onto the field again.
Some trips with the counter to the non-trip side. This could work out. A lot of open space and not a lot of defenders. Oh, and then the one guy.
And it looks like they'll mark it at the
I mean, with Holmes' break tackle rating, it's not
with the run.
Yeah, sure looks like they're going to keep testing this run defense.
unbelievable, but let's try to toss this side. At least I got a gain. Double blasted.
36-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play.
Don't want to pitch to the receiver side. Oh, they got the off tackle in this. Here we go.
Ball on their own
Said I'm
37.
committing to it.
Nickelback in this
Looks
time.
like the defenders are definitely over there, but
Holmes looking upfield.
oh, he didn't even get it. But I'm definitely going for this. I'm blasting Richardson. He's got the best break tackle on the team. And he's plowing. That's what I need to do.
Set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front. Holding their block.
I do
and
think
allowing
I'll
them to
keep
get a
running
good
out of
look
this,
for a
though.
first down.
Because I like the fact that it
Ball on their own
potentially
47.
moves the defenders on the other side. And the quarter defense.
defender. And he stopped at
And just like,
there's a flag on the play.
just what I needed, a holding penalty.
He was put into a position where he had almost no choice but to hold on that one.
Some of these guys wear jerseys
Downgraded to
too
altar
small,
boy.
and they
Red
can't
gun
use pads
offense.
to prevent that kind of thing.
Well, now it's going to put me in a position where I'll probably have to throw.
Holmes, the lone back. Runs up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Carter.
Holmes getting tired.
At the 46-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
Richardson could break some tackles. Holmes out of the game. A little tired. And just not enough.
Bradford with the tackle at the 49. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
All right, I'm going to kind of create my own play here.
Down and 8 to go.
I'm going to use the hot route on Minnis to do an out. And see how that goes.
Dropping back, looking downfield.
One-handed catch.
Nice completion. And he ducks out of bounds. At the
1 to go. I'm running Richardson.
Green under center. Richardson knocks it away.
And he's breaking the tackles. Got the face mask.
Gets by the first down marker. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. Grabbed his face mask to bring him down.
Sometimes a defender will go for whatever they can get their hands on. Problem is that time he grabbed a little mask in the process.
We're moving over.
Green hands it off.
Oh, break those tackles, but worked out pretty good.
At the 31-yard line.
A consistent running game will keep the defense on the field, not allowing them to rest on the sidelines.
So finally got some runs going. They're shifting that way. Oh, he missed that block.
Showing good move.
Oh my goodness.
Like they'll mark it at the 26. The Vikings grab the loose ball. Bradford did a great job coming up with a loose ball.
He just had the ball.
Priest Holmes fumbles.
Do a better job of protecting.
Finally got the run game flowing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
You know, usually, like, if you're gonna, because I don't like pounding the ball like that in Madden because of reasons like that, but usually if you're going to stay committed to the run, you want a running back like Holmes, so if you do break that one big tackle, you're gone for a touchdown. He has that 92 speed, but as you've seen, I haven't been able to get past that second layer of the defense. I feel like I've had a lot of games like this with bad luck. Like the first game I played with the Bears, like I had multiple interceptions against Favre. Oh, come on. It almost does feel like with Bennett breaking tackles like that, that it, you know, it's the computer's rigging it in their favor.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Woods records the stop at the 30.
And as they keep getting first downs now, they're gonna
2nd and 7.
they're gonna start draining clock already.
The quarterback
It's the only bummer about playing 5-minute quarters.
sends a man in motion. Dropping back. Looking downfield.
He's wide open.
Moss can't come up with it on that attempt.
Well, that makes up for the one that
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
I didn't get with when Gonzalez was wide open, and then just somehow he caught up. All right, at least Moss is double covered here.
Guessing right. He
Tackles
finds
made,
it
okay.
there. He's short of the first down with that catch.
But now the drive that I stayed committed to the run and fumbled, I can't go back to the run now. It's fourth quarter, there's 4 minutes left. I got to start throwing the ball.
Is just about ready to punt this one away.
I forced that
Looks like
punt
he's ready for the return.
at least so they didn't start draining clock. And play actions just don't work well in Madden. So I'm not going to
First and 10.
be using one. Going deep to Gonzalez here on a hot route.
They'll go with a pass. He's looking with the pass. Gets his hand on it.
Didn't work well because that DB came in and was on Gonzalez. I'm going to try to get him in the middle. Isolated on a safety, which I was able to do in this formation. Just bombs now. He's pretty much in that situation. Morris didn't even look like he made an attempt at that one.
That guy has a great arm. Sometimes he takes some chances and he throws into cover.
Rough go. So I'm going to load up this right side. Hope that the defenders go with the receivers over there and get Gonzalez isolated, which I got. But, oh, one-handed catch as he was cutting me off. Just going to see a replay on that one.
The defense could never let up out there. This guy could make some incredible catches.
Gonzalez.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Seemed to work.
Nickelback in this time. He's looking to pass.
Oh, he's got a linebacker on him.
Looking for an option. Passing
Oh,
the defender's got it.
oh man.
The quarterback thought
And the linebacker picks it off.
It's pretty obvious the quarterback didn't look over
Well,
his other receiver. If he had, he would never throw
this one just
into heavy coverage like that.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 20.
didn't
Under center.
didn't go too well there. I'm still not giving up on the game though.
And it looks like this one will be spotted.
I'm gonna call
at the
timeout.
22-yard line.
They're gonna be running.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 22. Culpepper gives the ball off. Still
Yeah, if you line up the plays that you know work,
Went nowhere fast.
then that's the best way to play Madden and just abuse those plays.
ball on their own 23.
You start doing, I mean, obviously bombs can work or not,
The Vikings
so they're always a risk. If you don't have that arsenal of, like, I would say 6 to 10 plays you know are going to work, it's going to be rough.
on the run. And the defender brings him down at the 27.
I'll call the timeout. I'll get the 2-minute warning after this punt return. Hopefully,
So they need about 3 here.
frying a turkey the day after Thanksgiving, huh? What's up, Troy? How you doing?
Cole sets up, waiting for
A
the
season on College Slam? I haven't really thought about that.
punt. Cole looks this punt into his hands.
Oh, just what I needed. Holding. And the Chiefs, besides for Tony Gonzalez, they really don't have the deep threats.
First and 10. Ball on their own 26. Only one man in the backfield.
You just bought a laptop? Nice. Hopefully it does work better.
With the pass.
Oh, he's wide open and he just missed the throw.
It's frustrating as a coach when you see a guy make a great one-hand
Honestly, the defense performed better than I thought. It's just can't get this offense going.
Surveying the field. Rolls out to his left. Green.
I had plenty of time to get Gonzalez open. With a 2-minute warning.
This receiver has great body control. It doesn't seem to matter where it's thrown. He always seems to come up with it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Chiefs fans crying in the background.
They'll go from the shotgun. Quick drop.
Oh, that was horrible. It should have been a pick. I'm glad he dropped it.
You know, he did what you taught to do. That's take away the ability for the receiver to catch the ball. He can't catch it when you knock it down.
I doubt we'll see any blitzing from the defense from this point on.
Where is the corner route here? Oh, well, we got some streaks on the right side.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Dropping back. Green passes it right.
There's a big break tackle.
And the defender brings him down at the 10-yard line.
I'm going to make my own play here. I'm going to L1, hot route, out to the left, Eddie Kennison.
He's going to throw. Surveying the field.
Got the speed. Not enough.
He had time to go through his progressions and find the open man.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
Precious time off the clock. Just going to try to plow it in here with Holmes. Walked in.
So he takes the handoff and takes it across.
I only got one timeout, so I'm probably going to have to try to onside it. Not too many people's strengths in Madden, but who knows?
And it's up, and the extra point is good.
Here we go. Morton Anderson. If anyone could do it, it's Morton Anderson with 20 years of experience. What angle at? I don't know. Let's see what happens.
They'll kick this one short and try to recover.
Flying saucer gets it. Oh man, I wish he was gonna fumble. So they're in special teams, which means they're just gonna start taking knees.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Obviously kicked it too far back there. They're gonna clock it. The good thing about these games in the video is they've been some good games. The bad thing for me is I've just been on the losing end of it the last few.
They're just about in field goal range. Ball on the 40.
I don't feel like I played that bad of games, specifically defensively. That one drive where Holmes fumbled, where I finally got the run game going, that really killed me. We're gonna run a play. Fumble! Oh, there was one of those tackles where he could fumble as he's going down. And now they know they could just knee it. I'm surprised they ran a play there. I don't know what they were doing.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far.
Remember, this same Vikings team lost to Arizona on the last game of the season, which knocked them out of the playoffs and put Green Bay in. I'm sure Troy remembers that one.
It's 4th down, 9 yards to go. Richardson is looking for a good punt here.
Good game with the Vikings. Interested to see my rushing totals. One of these games, I'll break a big one with the running back. I thought it was going to be this one with Holmes, but it didn't happen. Give you the Niners. Yeah, that interception going deep to Gonzalez wasn't good either. One of their touchdowns was on special teams. Yeah, just a lot of things that went against me. 8 for 22, 36. Terrible. Yeah, 2.2 average. I stayed committed to the run. 17, and I could only get 2.2. Richardson had 3 carries, more break tackles. 8. Holmes was 6. That's the difference between an 80 rating and 89. That many break tackles? Wow. Vermeil crying at the handshake. I play on All Pro. Gonzalez had a great game. No, not really. He had 5 drops. I mean, it was in the snow, but come on. He has an 88 catch rating. How many drops did they have? 1. Yep. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbled in this one. I think with the Chiefs, there's better playbooks for them than this one. That's what I'll say. A shotgun formations without Gonzalez, without a tight end as an option, is not ideal. I mean, obviously you could switch it up in by formation and put them in the game, which is what I would do if you stuck with that playbook. But yeah, couldn't get the run game going. I do like the running out of that trips formation because it gets the defense on the other side. And I think most of my runs had success in with that formation. You have 5 drops in the best tight end. So overall, another good game. A few things didn't go my way. A fumble, a bad pick in the end zone with a linebacker and special teams. And lost by 3. Made it a game. But the Chiefs overall, I mean, they're fun to use on offense, especially if you can get Holmes going, which I didn't. Gonzalez is great to throw to. Defensively, they're not good, but as you can see, if you just hang in there, you can do decently, which I felt like that was the strong point of that game, at least on my end of it. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll be back soon with some more of the Madden 2003. And like I said, in December, I'm going to switch it up with different sports games. Haven't played a lot of basketball lately. Got stacks of games over there of sports games that I intend to play on the channel that I just have not. So that's coming up in December. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Hank Stram, KC Playbook. Maybe next time. We'll see you guys later.